plaintiff, that guy Habibi, says he's a top engineer at the defendant's music studio, so he should be paid like one. He is suing for $1,882 for hours worked. Defendant DJ Express says the plaintiff is lucky to have a job after lackluster sessions and client walkouts.
Habibi, you are suing Express in the amount of $1,882 for unpaid engineering fees.
I'm that guy, Habibi. Everyone knows me as that on the internet. I'm a content creator, an actor, musician, producer, and on top of that, I'm one of the top engineers at KRTV Studio, owned by the defendant.
He's not the top engineer at my studio. Okay. I am the top engineer at my studio.
Okay, I've been working for him for about 2 years now, and it started off all amazing and everything, but then the defendant stopped paying me.
What should he have paid you?
It's
Were you under
hourly
contract?
rates. Yes, we have contracts, and it's hourly rates of $36 an hour. And he stopped paying me for most of the sessions. So he would pay me some of the sessions, and then on top of that, he would just miss a couple. You know, he'd be like, oh, I'll pay you back next time, I got you next time. And then it just started piling up. And then it became in the thousands, and now it's just ridiculous. I need the money, you know what I mean? I worked hard, I worked really hard. I put in over like 40, 50 hours a week at the studio.
Why shouldn't he be paid? Go ahead, Express.
This guy, he was working at my studio with A-list artists. We have a lot of A-list artists that come through to record over there.
Such as?
I've signed a couple of NDAs. I don't want to speak about too many names, but he's around us for that lifestyle, for the artists that we have come through there. And that's the reason he ended up there. He ended up there as an intern, as we say, intern. He started as an intern. Even as an intern, he got paid to make his way to the store. He got paid to do stuff that interns don't get paid for.
But you're talking about something that's like 2 years ago compared to now.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead. Yeah.
That is not the top engineer. He worked his way up, and I gave him a chance to fill in for me, at least when I'm not engineer, when I'm not there, because I travel as a DJ. I tour around the world, been to over 20 countries, over 50 cities around the world. And when I wasn't able to make it there, sometimes he would fill in for me, especially when some of my other engineers that are top engineers would make it there. He still wouldn't, he just wasn't the right person for the job. I had clients canceling on me when they find out Habibi would be engineering. I had clients that would show up and he could envision their sound and what they wanted him to bring as a recording engineer. I had clients who also would come in for sessions and call me while they're in sessions like, hey, Express, we can't do it. He's slow, he's not fast, he's not making it happen for us.
The clients that love his engineering, they love his sound, that's the only time that happened.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay, what about the contracts you have? Where are your contracts?
Your Honor, for the contracts I have are exactly the dates that, I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, show me the contract.
These are the contracts we have. Exhibit A.
Yeah, but there's nothing filled in on the blank contract.
Absolutely, no, and I can send
so
you.
That's not evidence then.
Yes, Your Honor, but what's it called?
Show me something that is signed. I see something here, contract Exhibit B.
Your Honor, the cases, the incidents he was talking about with the clients canceling and that was maybe 2 times.
All I'm interested in are the dates that you did show up,
yes,
that
Your
you
Honor.
did the work and there was an artist there.
Yes, Your Honor, that's on Exhibit A. That's the breakdowns of the sessions, and if you look and break it down correctly, it says the date right there, the rate of how much I was supposed to get paid, how much he owes me, and how much he did pay me. We kept track together.
It appears on this that the rate was $36 an hour, and on most of those occasions you did pay him something. Frankly, only 2 occasions where you didn't pay him anything, but other times you were paying him on those days.
He was fully compensated.
But it doesn't come to $36 an hour. On one of the 9-hour days, you paid $213, but you still owed $117. So the only thing he's suing you for,
because he's ungrateful.
well, that's a separate issue. The lawsuit is, if the agreement was I get paid $36 an hour, then I have to, on the contract, look at the hours that he did work, that you paid him something. Sometimes you did pay the full $36 an hour. In some, you were a couple of dollars short. You did pay him $1,970, but that still left you short $1,882. So it's very specific what he's saying.
He didn't complete the work. Those days that he got paid less, we had clients walking out.
twice or 3 times at most.
You work-
Like,
you work-
how can you say that? Come on, man. Look,
Habibi,
Your Honor,
Habibi,
on top of that, Your Honor, can I just add
There
something?
were 2 occasions that you didn't pay him anything. I assume those were the days that the client walked out.
Those 2 days, yeah, he
Yeah.
definitely walked out on you 2 times.
He did, yeah, because he wanted you, but you were traveling to like Germany and stuff. How was but you still booked the
Yo, does
session.
it-
He
look.
booked the session, Your Honor. He makes the session.
Okay, but you
so
didn't put in 9 hours work if the guy walked out.
That has nothing to do with these. That has nothing
The
to do with
first
these.
the first time he walked out within, I don't know, as soon as he started the session, I was on the phone with him within one hour into the session.
Why did the
second
client-
time he walked in, he seen he was engineering, he walked out right away. He said, "Nah, I can't do the session today."
Okay.
Absolutely, and I agree with that. But
Okay.
that has nothing to do with these paper.
Those aren't these dates
No,
you're saying.
I was not compensated
there's-
for that
but
session or the other one. And
there's
Your
so-
Honor,
there's
on
so
top
many
of that,
other
let me,
people, bro.
Hold on.
There's-
Your Honor, on top of that, can I add that every single engineer in the studio gets
guys,
paid on time. They never have this problem, and I've known the defendant for the longest amount of time. We were at the same level one time. We were both engineers for a studio.
How am I to compensate him for an 8-hour block if he starts by the 3rd hour and nobody else wants to do the session with him? They're walking out the session. They're leaving early.
Listen, when we sign the contracts and you
And
give
he
me
wants
the
to
time
hang out
come
till
in,
8
though,
When
He
did
wants to
these-
hang out till 8 p.m.
doesn't matter if the sessions want to
and
hang
expect
out.
to
we
get
hang
paid
out.
for it. He can't sit there and charge me for a couple of hours knowing damn right he didn't work those hours when
But I
studio
did.
clients
That's
walked
the
out
point.
on him.
I did, and we have contracts,
right.
and you know we have contracts, and you know that everything is all organized there. So why are you denying the fact that you do owe me money?
The agreement is that he gets $36 an hour for the time that he's working there. If you're not happy with the work, you just say, look, I know we're friends, but it's not working out. We'll cancel the relationship. But as long as he's still there, he gets $36 an hour. Now, there is no proof that you worked every one of these hours.
There's also a breakdown here that me and Express wrote down together.
Cap. Lie. That's a
Oh
lie.
my God! How
I now know what cap
right
means.
after the sessions, I would write it and keep adding on.
That's a lie.
It. Oh my!
I didn't write nothing.
Oh
I didn't write nothing with you.
Look, it was signed in terms of what you should be paid, and you're even admitting that it was $36 an hour. So that's not in dispute. The only thing I don't have proof of
No,
is
that
how
looked like
many of those
personal
hours
notes
you
over there.
actually did work. So I'm going to split the difference. Rather than you get $1,882, I'm going to give you $1,000. Judgment for the plaintiff in the sum of $1,000.
We won't be able to mend that relationship anymore. He was around for the lifestyle. Seems like he's a groupie.
Nah, he's the groupie. Okay, I've seen him really sit there and entertain all these artists just because they're bigger than him and stuff, and it's ridiculous. That's a real groupie.
Thanks for watching. Now please approach the bench. The way I look at it, you have 2 options here. Option A, watch more Judge Jerry. Option B, watch more Jerry Springer. The choice is yours. Now get out of my courtroom. You have more clips to watch. And don't forget to subscribe.